Hello friends, it's my pleasure to meet you again in this video. My name is Ayob Job, a student in Gulu University. I've come today again. I want to show you something very important in applications, like applications of computers, most especially in part of calculations and so on. So basically today I'm going to take you through Excel, the importance of Excel. They are numerous, very numerous. For example, in offices, in schools, whereby teachers make report cards and so on, calculations, data storage, computations, and many other things. Graphing your data, putting them in form of graphs and so on. So basically, what you are going to look at is an Excel or spreadsheet application. It's a computer application for computations, organizations, analysis, storage. That is it. So I want to show you some of the key terms used in Excel, such that before you start using Excel, you know these things very well. So let's start by what a cell is. A cell is an intersection of a row and a column. What we say by a row? Like a row is this horizontal line identified by these numbers here. Like when you come to number 1, the horizontal line like that goes to the right hand side. Then this one, then this one, actually they go horizontally. And then what a column is the one identified by letters, vertical letters, like alphabetical letters. For example, A, the one coming down, then B coming down, they go vertically. And then a cell is an intersection of a row and a column. When B is coming down like this, then this number here is coming like this. Where they meet, especially this one here, is what is called a cell. That single box is called a cell. So another thing is a row. As earlier on I told you that a row is the one that goes horizontal, identified with these numerical numbers. This one here that goes horizontally like this horizontal line. Then another one is a column. A column is the one identified by this alphabetical letters ABCD, and they go downwards. They go downwards like this one here. This is a row. So then this one is this is a column. Then this one is a row going horizontally. So that is basically. Another thing here is a range. A range simply is a selection of 2 or more cells. Like if you select this cell and this cell, this is basically what? A range. This cell and this cell, this is a range. Then another thing is another important term is basically a formula. What is a formula? A formula is basically like a formula is an expression that performs calculations. Like if you want to perform a calculation, for example, I want to perform a calculation here. And before you perform a calculation, here you start with equal sign, then you put brackets, then you maybe choose this plus maybe this. So this is a formula. So this thing here I've put here is a formula. A2 and B2 is a formula. So that is basically a formula. Then we have a function. A function is a predefined formula that simplifies calculations. Like if you want those already existing formulas, this is what is called a function. It is already there. So for example, if I say then into brackets, sorry, that is bad. Yeah, this one here is a formula. So basically these things you see down here that show up, these are functions. it is a function that shows a predefined what calculation. So basically that is what a function is. For example, a formula for sum, VLOOKUP, averages. So those are basically formulas. So another thing is a workbook. What is a workbook? A workbook is a file that contains one or more, for example, one or more worksheets. For example, if this sheet here, this is sheet 1, then if I want to add a sheet, I can press here. Okay. So it's a bit stubborn. So a worksheet is like a single spreadsheet within. Okay, we are talking about a workbook, a file that contains more than one or more worksheets. For example, this one here, all this stuff here, all this one plus this, all of them, all this workspace here is called a worksheet. And if you go to the next one, like sheet 2, all is called what? Worksheet. Even if it is one or more like that, it's called a worksheet. And another thing is a workbook, a file that contains one or more worksheets. So a workbook is usually after you performing calculations, like how many worksheets have you used. Like if you've used sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, probably sheet 4, the combination of all these sheets is called a workbook. As usual, as you see in the book, they have sheets. So the combination of sheets is called a workbook. So the another thing is active cell. They currently select a cell where data entry or editing occurs. Like, for example, if I select this cell, this is where I put my data entry. For example, I want to put my formula. So this is an active cell, whereas these ones all not working here are inactive. So this is it, where in particular I'm doing my work in that particular cell is an active cell. Then another is the auto sum, features that automatically adds up values in a selected range. We have like already worked on formulas. Those are what we call auto sums. It just adds automatically. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe. See you again in the next video. Thank you.